Being lonely was always one of the biggest blessings in my life. Hello everyone, welcome on my channel in my new video. Today I want to speak to all of you who sometimes, or maybe even right now, are feeling lonely. Maybe you feel like you don't have support. Maybe you don't feel you have many friends. Maybe you feel left out because someone didn't invite you to some party or going out. Maybe you're feeling you lacking love and relationship in your life. Maybe your parents or your family don't accept who you are, who you truly authentically are. And I'm sure, 100% sure, that this video will make you feel much better. And not only this, also it will help you make the most beautiful life ever you could ever dream of. And this one fact that you're feeling lonely right now will help you a lot. Why I'm telling you this? Because you may not know my story, but my story was that, and me as a person in general, it was always like making money for me was easier than making a good relationship. Obviously now it's changed because also I know how to reprogram myself, I know how to work with my mind, I know how to work with my nervous system. I went through years of therapy, all of that. So you can change it also. But if in this moment, right now, you're feeling lonely, that's also fine. Because we cannot change everything in one day, right? Like, for some people, I'm always saying, like, for some people it's easier to manifest money first, that was me. For some people it's easier to manifest relationships first. For some people maybe they will manifest something else first, but some areas will be more tough and we putting more effort, internal work to change them. But you know, most of my life, what I experienced is that in my childhood, I was programmed by environment where I was growing up. I learned that being with other people means problems. Being with other people means I cannot do my things as I like. Actually, they will make things more difficult. Because my childhood wasn't the worst, but also wasn't the easiest. So I truly knew I want to make something beautiful out of my life. I want to grow higher. I want to be bigger. I was born in the village, small village in Poland. There were like 700 people, maybe maximum, living there. So you can imagine, very small. But since I was born, I knew I want to be someone bigger. I want to move out of this place. So being with other people, either my parents, siblings, or just like friends or whoever, was always taking my time, and it didn't really make me feel happier. And you know, there were moments when I was feeling really lonely, when I was feeling that no one resonates with me, that I'm just different. Obviously, I was choosing it, because even if from time to time I had some friends, then I was thinking like, no, I don't want to be friends with them anymore. There were moments that even though I'm choosing it, I still feel lonely. And that's why I know how you may feel right now. Because throughout my whole life, I am 23 right now, but I had so many moments when I was moving to a new city or new country. I moved so many countries already. And when I was moving to a new country, I was feeling so lonely. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know anyone. Even when I moved to Dubai, I only knew my ex, and we had so many like issues back then. We were constantly fighting, and that was so dramatic. So I was feeling even more lonely than when I would be alone without knowing anyone. And you know what? Right now, I understood after 23 years that being lonely was the biggest blessing I could ever receive. From God, from universe, from myself, from whoever. You know why? Because when I didn't have anyone, I might sit and cry for, let's say, 20 minutes, But then what I would do? I would do some things for myself. I would grow my business. I would work on myself. I would go and do workout. I would enjoy my time. I would learn something new. I was constantly taking my energy and putting this into myself because there was no one else. There was no friends that would be yapping to me about some boyfriend issues or whatever. There would be no parties I was invited to many times. There were no boyfriend with whom I would just sit and do like some kisses, hugs and stuff and spend some time, do nothing. Like all of this, I didn't have a chance to do it. So what I would do, I would just work on myself. And because of that, I'm here right now. I'm 23 and I'm multimillionaire. So imagine that. And the point of this video is not that you should aim for having no friends, no family, no relationship. No, that's not my point. That's not my goal, because I know how valuable relationships are. I'm in a relationship by myself. I'm spending much time with people right now. And I love spending time with people. Like, this is the best thing ever. This is the point of us living, literally. Having family, having friends, spending beautiful time together. But only if you are alone right now, just understand from this video how much you can gain, how good it is right now to use it in your advantage, if you will use it properly. Because that's the one of the things I did right in life. My time alone I was using on improving myself and building my business, and also like doing affirmations, manifestation, everything, learning from other creators on the internet, how to grow my social media, how to manifest better, all of these valuable skills, especially for us girlies, right? I built such a beautiful life. And you know what? Now I'm 23 and I have so many things people can only dream of. I'm living in a beautiful apartment, 1 year now, next to Burj Khalifa, that I'm changing in this week, within a few days, by the way. I have money flow, I have financial security, I have prospering business, now two businesses. I have a good, well-built personal brand, social media. I have so many assets. So now having friends, having relationships, having cats, like having all of that, it's much pleasurable, because I'm not that much in a rush, to build something. Like, I still want to scale all of that. I still want to build more and have more successes, because that's fun. That's the purpose also of our life. But now relationships won't make it harder, won't make it longer. And also, it doesn't have to be that relationships will make your journey longer and building your business longer. No, it doesn't have to be a case. But in many ways, that can be advantage. So I hope that after listening to this, after seeing this video, you will feel a little bit less bad, sad about the situation you are in, because literally you can just sit down. Okay, if you want to cry, just cry, release your emotions, that's fine. Write in journal to yourself what you're feeling, and then go and do something about your life. Use this time properly. And also, another thing about being alone, a great thing is that that's your best way to build a relationship with yourself, which, as we all know, is the most important relationship in your life. Whenever you are around a lot of people, it's so much harder to be close to yourself, to actually like stop sometimes and have this time with yourself and ask yourself, like, what do I really like? Who I really am, without hearing all the time all these opinions and assumptions of other people. That's why me personally, I'm doing so many travels. I'm traveling so much without anyone else, just me and myself, to discover again, okay, who am I? Who am I now? After half a year, okay, let's check again. Who am I in different country, without hearing maybe my boyfriend's opinions, or even though he has positive mindset, still I want to see my mindset. I want to see my way. And you can see it the most clearly when you will be alone with only your own presence. So this is your best time to build a relationship with yourself and build your life, your dream life you always dreamed of. Do it for yourself, and you will see how also much more attractive and mesmerizing you will become to other people. So nice friendships, beautiful relationship, amazing partner, everything, all relationships will come so much easier to you, and they will be also more aligned, because you won't push them, you won't chase them. They will just come to you because you will be aligned with people that you really find them also valuable, and they're adding this value to your life. Hope you guys enjoyed this shorter video of me speaking in English. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day. Remember that under this video you will find my socials, where you can find more valuable tips, especially for us women who wants to build a big businesses with much income and they want to manifest big amounts of money. So feel welcome to visit me there, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.